Hello guys, in previous video we have seen like how to print the linked list, and we created the nodes, like 2 to 3 nodes, and we attached. Now in this video let's see how can we take the input. So taking the input in the linked list is quite different way, not as easy simple as possible, but if you know the taking the input of the linked list, then you will know maximum basics of the linked list. You are ready to solve the problems. You are ready to solve the problems. This is the last basic question I am telling. In next video we will solve all the problems, but now let's take the input of the linked list. Now let's take the input of the linked list. Now as I am saying, head is must to linked list, so head should be there for the linked list. Head is the starting node of the linked list and tail is the last node of the linked list. So before going to see the linked list, I want to tell something. Initially we haven't took anything in the linked list. Initially there is no linked list. We want to take this linked list, but initially we want to take input as a linked list, but initially we don't have any elements in the linked list. What that indicates? Initially we don't have any elements in the linked list. What that actually indicates? एक minute. अच्छा, yeah, initially we don't have any nodes in the linked list. That means there is no head, there is nothing is there. There is no head, there is no a tail. Again I am telling, tail is the last node of the linked list, head is the first node of the linked list. So head and tail initially all null. Okay, head and tail will be initially null. No, head will be null, tail will be null. So initially they are pointing to null. Now this is the first tool I am telling, and as linked lists don't have any perfect size, right? Linked lists don't have any perfect size. So I am entering input as 1, 2, 3. I am continuously entering the input. At when I should stop? When I enter -1, I should stop the linked list, attaching the linked list. I should stop taking the input of the linked list. I should stop taking the input of the linked list. So I am taking as, if I enter -1 in the linked list, that indicate I should stop taking the input of the linked list. This is my second rule. Head and tail will be null. If -1 I entered as an input, I should stop taking the input in the linked list. I should stop taking the input in the linked list. This is my second rule. This is my second rule. So first, initially head and tail are null. Okay, I don't have any problem. Head and tail are null. First I am creating a new node. Remember, initially I am creating a new node. Now the new node, I have created a new node 5, 6. As I came to know, I just want to tell that this is the first element of the linked list. This is the first element of the linked list. So I am pointing to this as head. If head, this is the first element, and this is also a last element of the linked list. Yes, of course, this is a last element of the linked list. So tail, this is the first element, this is the third element. Yes, I am very sorry, here there is no 6, there is address here. Okay, some address. Now initially here there is a null, there is nothing element. Now I want to attach, I want to create another node and I want to attach now. I want to create another node and I want to attach now. One minute. Acha, ठीक. No, now I want to create. I have created another node. This is 6. I have created this as 6. Now I want to attach this linked list. And now I have created a new node. I am keeping the new node name as n. I want to attach this. How can I attach? And the rule is head always should point to first element only. Don't change the head. Don't change it, because I want to return the head. I want head, because through head only I can go to next elements after taking the input. So don't change the head, change the tail. The tail is the most important thing here. So I want to attach this to this. I have created this is my n node. Attach this. Tail dot next is equal to n. Right? A tail is initially here, right? And next is equal to n. So attachment is over. Tail dot next is equal to n. Tail dot next is equal to n. Attachment is over. Afterwards, I am telling tail should be at the last position. Tail should always be at the last position. That means move tail to further. That means tail is equal to tail dot next. That means tail is equal to a tail dot next. Now again I am creating another node, that is 8. What should I do? Now this node is n. Now this is the tail. Tail dot next is equal to n. Now increase the tail. Simple thing. This is the taking the input. I want to take the linked list as an input. While taking the input, I want to attach the linked list. This is the most important thing. So the most important thing is I want to maintain head and tail. Head always should be pointing to the first and tail always should point to the last. So if I know the head and tail, I want to attach the tail to next elements. So what here I am doing is the last element is tail here. The last element is tail. And if any new node comes to attach, I want to attach to tail. Tail dot next is equal to new node. So that's why tail points to last position and head point to first position. So now let's write the code. First, initially I am telling like head and tail always should be null. Head and tail always should be null. Okay. First, let me write the function. I should return the head of the linked list. Here, I take input linked list. No need to take any function here. Okay. No need to take any parameters. Sorry. I am wrapping everything. Node head is equal to what we are happening is here. After taking all the input here, like 1, 2, I took all the input and I attached. This is okay, but for further problems if I want to print the linked list, I want head, right? I want head of the node. So here I am returning the head. Here the first element will be first element will return. This function will return the first element of the linked list, the first address of the linked list, the first address of the linked list. It will return the first address of the linked list in the head. So the main target. So I want to return the address of one. I want to return the address of one node. I want to return the address of the one node. So the first node is the most important thing. Head is the most important thing. We want the head. Through head only we can do everything. So maintaining head is the linked list is very, very, very important. Very, very important. So let's go to the code. Initially I am taking as head is equal to null, and initially tail is equal to also null. Now while I am applying a while loop, now let me import the scanner class. Sorry. Okay, no problem. Let me import the scanner class. Import java dot util dot star. I'm importing everything. Okay. Initially I am taking data input. First let's initialize the scanner class. New scanner system.in. So this scanner class implementation is done. This scanner class initialization is done. Object. Now let's take the input of data sc.next int. I'm taking currently next integer data type only, so next int. I'm taking next int. Now create a new node n is equal to new node of data. Okay, here what I did is I have created the new node. I have created a new node data. Let us say data is 6. I have created a new node data, but I want to initially this is a single element, right? Initially this is single element. I want to make the head and tails. How can I know this is the single element? If head and tail are null, if initially head and tail are null, then there is a single element. There is no further element. That means head should be pointed to here only. Tail also should pointer here only, right? So what is the condition should I check? If head and tail are null, or if head is equal to null, then what should I do? Point h to n. H is equal to n. This is the first element. This is the first node, right? Point h to n. If head is null, that means there is nothing element. I have created the node, but I want to point the head as a null, right? So if head is equal to null, if my head is null, what should I do? Head is equal to n, and head is equal to n. What should the tail should be? Tail also should be n, because there is only single element here. The tail also should be n, right? Because tail is the last element, and there is a single element. Single element means last element also is the first element. So tail is equal to n. N is part. Now, if the element is not empty, if the linked list is not empty, if there is some node in the linked list, what should I do? We want to attach the new node. We want to attach the new node to the tail, right? We want to attach the tail is the last. We want to attach to last node, new node to last node. Tail dot next is equal to n. So we want to first let's attach tail dot next is equal to n. Tail dot next is equal to n. After attachment is completed, after attaching the linked list, we want to make tail to last node, right? We want to make tail to last node. That means we want to increase tail is equal to tail dot next. And when I can stop, if my data is equal to null, if data is equal to -1, then stop taking the return, or let's break. Okay, do break. Stop taking the input. If data is equal to null and true, it is executing. We don't know when it can stop, so keep data is equal. If data is equal to -1, then break. Okay, now what should I return? I should return head as my linked list. I should return head. Head is the most important. After taking the input, I want to return the head. If I have head, I can directly pass to print linked list to head. I can directly pass. I am printing this. Now for the user convenience, I am taking system.out.println, enter the data. Enter the data. Now let's execute this code. Okay, there is some error happened here. Let's see what is it. Okay, I haven't took the static. Now let's execute again. Acha, now enter the data. I am entering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, -1. After getting the -1, the attachment will be stopped. So let's enter. It will print. I also called, if you can see, I also called here print function. The print function also called. After taking the input of the linked list, I want to print the linked list. So -1 is my last element. After entering the -1, it should print 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It got printed. So no need to remember. The simple trick is to keep head as a last node. Start attaching to the new node n. Maintain the tail as a last node. This is the most simple trick I can say. Maintain the tail as a last node, and head should be always point to first. That's it. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you.